Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of our doubleheader on Friday night of Week 2. We have the Marana Tops versus the Fiji Fur. It's two teams that came out of Week 1 with a win. Two teams looking to continue their winning streak on their path to the playoffs. Speaking of playoffs, both these teams are no slouches. Sigmund making 3 playoffs appearances, and just last season making it to the finals. Barry, meanwhile, a 3-time PBA champ. Every season he's participated in, he's been in the playoffs. I expect some great things from both these players. Both their teams are interesting. We have some unique builds, and another fun quirk about both their teams is both these boxes have both trappers, Doug Trio and Magneton, so I'm intrigued to see how that comes into play during this set today. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Marana Tops versus the Fiji Furrets. Let's check it out. Here's game 1. Leading Snorlax, not too happy about that. Gonna switch to Magneton, and Magneton threatening with the hidden power fire, trapping the Fortress. Fortress is gone. Doug Trio in to trap the Mag. And just like I said, we're trapping for days. Heracross now in, coming in on the Swampert, threatening a Mega Horn, 37%, not too bad. Snorlax gonna come back in, happy to tank some of these Swampert attacks, things like Hydro Pump, and there it is. Tightening the focus, but Earthquake is gonna break that focus. Snorlax not getting off what it wants to. Let's see if Barry goes for the boom here. I have a feeling that's coming. There it is! Continuing the trend from last week where we had all those booms. Aerodactyl, loving this switch in. Happy to be here against a Heracross. And Metagross happy to switch in on a Hidden Power Flying. Meteor Mash on the Doug is going to annihilate Doug Trio. Earthquake going to kill Metagross. And now we're going to have Heracross come in, potentially threaten something like a Swords Dance or a Substitute. Just going to go for Rock Slide. Jirachi is in. Back to Arrow. Aerodactyl now free to threaten things like Hidden Power Flying. Rock Slide Double Edge too. That'll also do it. Let's see how much a Double Edge would do to this Gardevoir. It's 80%. Oh my goodness. And it's the Lanoon team! I've been waiting to see this all season. The Lanoon team has made an appearance. Looks like it's not working out in this game 1 at least. The idea is that you have Gardevoir to set up your screens, and then Lanoon comes in to threaten an extreme speed sweep, but that did not happen here today. Sigmund with a pretty dominant game 1. The Doug Trio coming in clutch against the Mag. Didn't even really bring... Well, no, he doesn't have Scarm, so the Mag did its job trapping the Fortress. And then Doug Trio, yeah, that was funny. Just traps on traps on traps. Sigma with a solid 3-0 win game 1. Let's check out game 2. Alright, here we are. Magneton in immediately. Hidden Power Fire. And the Fortress had Earthquake. Fortress gonna Earthquake away the Mag. Barry switching in his Zapdos. This is looking like a more of a possibly balanced team. Maybe not the Lanoon. Jirachi Ice Punch is going to get the freeze. It gets the freeze! 20% chance, and there it is. Serene Grace, you son of a gun. Swampert coming in on Zapdos. That's scary. Swampert, the Zapdos could be Hidden Power Grass. Starmie in, happy to spin away these spikes. This Starmie was an MVP last week. And just as I'm saying this, it's gone. Probably for the best. Snorlax in. Fortress versus Fortress. Sigma gonna get rid of the spikes. So we're playing with no spikes the rest of the game. Critical hit Earthquake. That hurts. That's rough. I wonder if it's better to threaten Earthquake here or Hydro Pump at this point. These curse boosts getting stacked up. Ooh, and the Hydro Pump misses. Jirachi gonna come in, maybe try to pass some wishes, maybe try to... I don't really know what it's gonna try to do. I wonder if Sigmund has a clear answer to this Snorlax setting up in front of him. Thunderbolt. 14%. Not gonna do what it needs to. Body Slam. The ×3 attack is gonna... gonna race you off the face of the planet. And it looks like this might be a Snorlax game the rest of the way. We would need some crazy crit luck. Maybe Aerodactyl with some crazy Rock Slide flinch crits. There's one. Come on, just like 8 more Rock Slide flinches. Oh, not getting it. And Dugtrio is in. Alright. Barry responding with a strong game 2. Sigmund +3, but then Barry +4. Pretty close differential. Once again. Sorry about my voice, guys. Serene Grace Aerodactyl would be disgusting, Sigmund. Don't say that. Don't speak that witchcraft into this earth. Let's go to game 3. Let's see the conclusion here. One of these teams is gonna have an L after this game. Let's check it out. Magneton lead on Jirachi. Sigmund gonna click Calm Mind. Spadef Jirachi doesn't really mind to sit here. T-Wave hurts. Thanks for gifting the sub, Jake. That was kind of you. But Dugtrio coming in on the Jirachi. And yeah, it's gone. Once again, this double Trapper offense from both teams really coming into play. And that explosion from Fortress gonna let Mag come in and finish off Sigmund's Fortress now. Before we saw it was living at like 93%. Not anymore. Dugtrio coming in, finishing off Sigmund's Mag. And Suicune is here. You know, you forget Barry has Suicune. Suicune and Snorlax. Oh my. Starmie, happy to come in on that. How much is the T-Bolt gonna do? A critical hit! Okay. Surprised the Doug doesn't come in. I believe the Doug would outspeed. Am I crazy? But we're here in our Curse Slacks endgame once again. Is that Calm Mind, Suicune, and Curse Slacks. And it's looking like it's gonna end like how Game 2 ended. Everybody knows that Barry drafted big Snorlax. Yeah, thanks for gifting a sub to my brother, Jake. That was very kind of you. And we have a maxed out cursed Snorlax staring down the rest of Sigmund's team. If Sigmund breaks through this, might have a solid chance of winning this, but we'd need some double Rock Slide crit or something like that. And it looks like it's not going to happen. Starmie is here. And a freeze on the Snorlax. Oh my goodness. But leftovers recovery. How long will the Snorlax stay frozen? Sigmund clicking Ice Beam, hoping that the chills from his Ice Beam will maintain the freeze on this Snorlax. Will it be enough? Barry rapidly clicking Rest, praying to God that his Snorlax will recover its HP before the Starmie slowly chips it down. And there it is. Are we resting? We're resting. That's tough. No crits either. Tough. With that said, I mean, the Starmie did crit the Suicune earlier, so... And we're up and we're body slamming, and it looks like that's the rest of the game here. Body slam Snorlax. Wow, Swampert actually lives that. Swampert is so bulky. Crit Earthquake, and then win the speed tie. Do it right now. Now. And there you have it. The Fiji Ferrets taking Game 3. Both teams came out swinging. And the setup Mons proved dominant tonight. Good stuff from both Sigmund and Barry. We had a really fun-filled Friday with this doubleheader. 2 Game 3 sets in a row, back-to-back. And my voice is tired. So I'm going to sign off, but congrats, Barry, on earning your Knuckle Badge. Looking very strong to start off this season. Have a good night, guys. And I'll catch you next time. We have a lot of matches tomorrow. See ya.